So my makeup is done. This is a heavy look. Usually I like wearing neutral clothes with such looks. In fact, when I wear heavy clothes, I like the makeup light. It kind of creates a balance. You can wear this for a party, you can wear it for a wedding. Do try it. And till then, I'm going to decide what I'm going to wear and take some pictures and show it to you in daylight. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do some basic golden eye makeup, gold eyeshadow, and this is the most easy way for me, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. Now, considering I will be using so much product on my eyes, I will deal with my skin later. We will just prep the eyes, finish the eye makeup, at least the upper lid, then do my skin routine and the foundation, etc. Because if there's product that falls on my face, I'll get to clean it. So first I'm going to just take a concealer and just dab it on my eyes and create a even canvas, and then we'll add a little bit of powder, any powder of your choice. It could be loose powder, it could be Studio Fix, MAC Studio Fix, something that would help the eyeshadow to glide on easily. So here I'm using the MAC Studio Fix 24-hour Smooth Wear Concealer. This is my favorite. Just dab a little. And then I'm going to take a concealer brush. I'm taking the PAC 219 and I'm going to just blend it. Now I'm going to just take my Studio Fix and just mattify this. Now we'll do the eye makeup. So my eyes are prepped for the eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Empowered Huda Beauty palette. I love it. It's got great shades. You can just follow the shades that I'm using and get any palette of your choice. But this has got some good golds and some browns and blacks and everything. All the neutral shades are there as well. So it's kind of a neutral and glam palette, and this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to first take the one called Legacy. It's a nice peachy brown. And I'm going to use this soft brush, the 04 eyeshadow blending brush. Now just stamp this corner, don't go out. Stamp this corner and then bring it in onto the crease. I'm starting with a soft brush itself because I do not want it to be harsh. Then I'm going to take any soft brush which is clean and just blend it in. This is going to be quite a glamorous eye makeup look. Now see, I've blended it in, but I've left this part empty for my gold. Stamp the corner and bring it in and blend it. Now I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to apply some on the empty part. Use any flat brush. This is a random brush from an eyeshadow kit, so just something that's flat. And I want this to dry so that I can glide my eyeshadow on this. Whatever gold I will use will be either of these three. is something that I'm going to decide while I apply it. So I've taken the PAC 341 brush and the gold shade called Charisma, and I'm going to apply it on the center. This is really loud. Now take any brown eyeshadow that looks like this, and I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush, the one I used in the beginning. Now stamp the corner and bring it inside onto the outer corner and then onto the crease line. Make the strokes from outside to inside so there is a shading on the gold. Now I'm going to take this shade, which is Texture by MAC, one of my favorite transition shades, and the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm going to soften the crease line further. Now with the lighter brown, I'm going to soften the crease further. Then I'm taking a clean brush, which is the E38, and blending it further. I always like blending the eyeshadow with a clean brush. So now you can see the brown to gold, and that's the way to tone down the gold. So I'm going to touch up the gold later, but I'm going to first wipe my face because of all the products that have fallen on it. Now I'm going to use my moisturizer, the Ashwagandha Bounce by 82E. Then I'm going to use my sunscreen. This is the Turmeric Shield by 82E. It's absolutely perfect for before makeup because it blends in beautifully without leaving any white patches. Now to prep my skin, I'm going to use the MAC Hyper Real Ceramizer. I'll just take a little bit. I find it really good for priming. A good primer always helps for your makeup to sit properly on your face. Doing any kind of makeup on dry skin completely ruins the look. Now we'll go in for foundation. This is the MAC Radiance Foundation. It's a dewy foundation, and this is the shade NC37. This is all I have taken. That's the only amount. Too Faced Mr. Perfect brush for my foundation. This foundation applies really easy. See how dewy it is? See the difference? It's so subtle. And this is an amazing brush. I don't like putting too much around my mouth because it can create laugh lines. I just love this dewy look. If it was winter, I would have used more, but I'll maintain the shine with a cream blush. But I love this foundation. Now we will use our concealer. So because I have some dark circles, I'm going to mix two shades. This is the NC42 and the NW35. Please match your own colors. I'm just showing you what I use. Just on the spots that require it. This is my paler shade. This is the one that I would use on top of my nose. It could also work like a highlighter. Basically the sun-kissed parts of your face. This concealer brush is by Pat McGrath. It's angled and I really like it. Now my foundation is done. I'm going to contour and then I'm going to use powder. I'm using the Fenty Beauty contour stick in Mocha. And I'm using the Pack 245 brush, which is a powder brush but it's very soft. So I want a soft contour. I'm going to draw a V here. A little here. And some on my jawline. Now I'm going to use a little on my nose, not much. Nothing on top, just on the two sides, a little bit, like really mild. I'll just take a beauty blender and dab it in. Just blend it out. Now I'm going to just use a powder and bake my face. Today I'm going to use the Easy Bake and Snatch by Huda Beauty, which is a pinkish shade and it's got a nice sponge underneath. I'm going to just put it very lightly. Then a little under my contour to sharpen the jawline. A little on the top of my nose to just highlight it. And a little on my forehead. Very little. It's subtle, but visible. Now we're going to go into the lower part of the eyes, as in the lash line, and we'll complete the eye makeup. So I'm going to make the lower part of my eye smoky. I'm going to take a basic black kohl. This is by Color Bar. And then I'm going to line the outer lower lash line. It does not need to be neat. This makeup is perfect for people with small eyes who want to have a smoky look without making their eyes look small. That's the line. Now you take a thin smudge brush. This one is by Color Bar. Just take a thin flat smudge brush and smudge it out. You just smudge that in. Just smudge the black coal without going into your waterline with a flat smudge brush. Then I'm taking a thick pencil brush. This is the Pack 208, and I am going to take a dark brown and a thick pencil brush, and I'm going to smudge the lower eye makeup further. Just smudge your brown out and let there be no harsh line. A thin line again, doesn't need to be neat. With your kajal, take a flat smudge brush, smudge it out without going into the waterline. Now how thick you want your smudge, based on that, that's how low you bring your brush. It's all an individual choice. I'm going all out today. Now I'm going to take the brown eyeshadow and the thick pencil brush, Pack 208. And then I'm going to smudge the lower lash line and make it more smoky. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Benefits gel. I'm going to use a nude kohl on my waterline. This again makes your eyes look bigger. Don't use a white, it doesn't look natural. Use a nude kohl. You can get this in many brands. Mine is from Rimmel and it's discontinued. But even Pack has one, and many brands do carry it. Now I'm going to put some highlighter under my brow bone. Take any shimmery champagne shade and a flat brush. This is the Pack 341. And just put it on the outer part of your brow bone. Just blend it in. Now we'll do mascara and my eye makeup will be done. I'm using the Huda Legit Lashes Mascara. I'm going to start with the volume side. This is a heavy mascara, and considering I've decided not to line my upper eyelid, this is going to line it itself. First use the volume side, then use the curl and lengthening side. Now I'm going to use the curl and length side, and I'm going to use the same brush for the lower lashes because it's a thinner brush and the application is more precise. My eye makeup is done, and now I'm going to do lips, blush, highlighter, and then we're done. Now I'm going to line and fill out my lips with a nude lip liner. Use any of your choice. I'm taking a darker lip liner, that is Chestnut by MAC, and make sure it's really sharp, and I'm going to line it. Contour it a bit. Now I'm using the shade Very Victoria by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm going to complete the look with a lip gloss. I'm using the Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty. This one is called Sweet Mouth. Always put the gloss in the center of your lips. That way it won't spread much. So I just used Sweet Mouth by Fenty Beauty. These lip glosses are amazing. Yes, glossy lips get to be a little bit of a problem when the hair is open and stuff, but you have to know how to handle it. And try to stick to applying it just to the center of your lips, because anyway it spreads out, so it will stay within your lips. So now I'm going to do blush and highlighter, and the way I'll do it will also make your face look dewy. So I'm going for a pinkish shade. You know, I use this all the time. This is the Huda Beauty Proud Pink, and I'm going to just apply it here. Now I love dabbing it with my finger, no matter how many times I use a brush. It's quite pigmented, so we're going to reduce it. So I'm using the Dior Glow Face palette. This is one of my favorite highlighters, but you can use whatever you like. I'm going to take a little bit of all the shades on my fan brush, which is the Pro Art PF10, and I'm going to just apply it here. Some on my temple, and a little on the tip of my nose. So my makeup is done. This is a heavy look. Usually I like wearing neutral clothes with such looks. In fact, when I wear heavy clothes, I like the makeup light. It kind of creates a balance. You can wear this for a party, you can wear it for a wedding. Do try it. And till then, I'm going to decide what I'm going to wear and take some pictures and show it to you in daylight.